Hello there, this is Reece Russell, and you're watching the weekly Steelchair.
Come on! You know Reece has got you! Yeah! One! Break the steel chair down! Break down the steel chair! For those about to lap! I'm what you want! Baby, you know you're Judas and I'm your priest! Baby, what I got is not from the list! Bring it from the stage in the rage of the place! Step in the arena and break the chairs down! Step in the arena and break the chairs down! Now you know! Coming on down! It's like Reece, you know I got you, so now you know! So real! Yeah! Reece! Yeah! Reece! Yeah! I'm awakened from a deep sleep, you're all weak. You're living in the agony of defeat. I am the master of your whole head. I am the pastor flocculation. Step into the town and break the walls down. Your heartbeat is the only sound. Step into the light and then you'll know you were stopped and dropped by the walls of the steel chair. Now you know. Coming on down. It's like Reece, and though I got that, so now you know. So real. Yeah. Reece. Yeah. Reece.
That's what it means to be on time. Fuck you all. We turn up when we need to turn up.
He said it, not me.
Exactly, stop whining. No, I was actually making sure nobody was able to cheat. Because I'm making sure that
And how
nobody...
would anyone have cheated?
You have to make sure that the predictions championship's done right. Don't know where Temple is. Don't know where he is.
Isn't he still on his cruise? If he's alive, that is.
He probably is. I mean, to be fair, he probably won't be on our stream for a while anyway, because I would hate to lose to my wife.
Hmm.
Just want to stick the knife in on that one.
And he always loses to her, to be fair.
But he did lose this one. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is good to see you all. And this is, of course, a double review where pain, suffering, and life's a bitch will catch you off guard. Where, again, now this is your predictions champion. If only. That's your predictions champion. The question is, who is going to be the predictions champion? Unfortunately, it won't be Chester. Chester, you did lose your predictions championship officially last night, but it was by a single point. You weren't absolutely smashed. It was a triple threat tie. Again. So here are your contenders. Josiah. Tammy. and Christopher. 3 people, 1 champion. Who's going to be it? That's the question. It's going to be a whole show poll. You can't vote for yourself. You know the rules. So make your votes count. So your new predictions champion. Tammy and Christopher are looking for their first reign.
Yeah. Apple, you might want to be careful with that statement there.
And Josiah's looking for his second reign. Yet you can't say, "Oh, give it to this person," because that will mean the loss of your badge. You're voting for your new predictions champion. Chester had his draw, and then he lost. The new champion will have... Well, we won't know the champion until the end of the show. This is going to be a full show poll to give everyone a fair chance. Fucking tell me, be on time. How dare you?
Be on time, bitch.
No, I will not. This is my channel. This is not the USA where everything has to be done by shooting. You do things on our time. Good to see you, Catherine.
You Scots.
Here, in Scotland, the law is simple. If you can't take the piss out of someone, then there's something wrong for you.
Good law.
It's just a common thing. Like, if we take the piss out of you, it means we like you. If we don't take the piss out of you, we don't like you. That's why I take the piss out of Temple and Josiah all the time. But yeah, don't reveal who you're voting for, please, because that will also go in favour. Like, remember the predictions rules, guys. Don't reveal your votes. Everyone now officially, it's a last warning. No more revealing. If I see one more, "Oh, I've done this, I've done that," your badge is off. That's for everybody. It's done. And you won't get it back until May. Sure, Dan, that's fine. If at least you're not revealing what you're doing, I'll let that go. Wheel of Names is fine for anybody. Just don't reveal shit. Because I'm trying to uphold the high standards of the predictions championship. Otherwise, I will just decide, you know what, I'm just going to pick a champion, and then I'm just going to shut you all up. And then I'll remove everybody's badge. And I don't want to do that, because I actually like this sort of fun. So, let's do things properly. In the meantime, sorry, Chester, your managing moderator has been removed. And I will now reaffirm this stance. I don't to reveal who you voted for. I don't want to see any like, "Oh, vote for that person." That's one of the rules. This isn't JD from New York where he just touches up all his fucking channel members. No, I actually respect everybody in my chat here, so please show me some respect back. Now, what I don't want to know how well they did, I'm glad to show you. So on screen is exactly how everybody did. One second. No, I don't want to know who you voted for. Because it's not fair. It's influencing the chat. That is how everybody did. Happy with that, Josiah?
Very happy. Man, as I mentioned to you earlier, my consistency this year has been unmatched.
You eagle bastard. To be fair, he has actually not lost on points. It has actually been considerably well this year. If I was allowed to allow a 100% prediction, I actually think there was one person who did 100%, but it was just by luck. Yeah, Billy usually does. If I was allowed to 100% a prediction, Maria technically would have 100%ed one show. Because she only gave 2
But she
predictions
only-
for TNA.
Well, TNA fucked everybody because they added matches.
They did. We technically should not have done the predictions for No Surrender. We all genuinely got shafted by No Surrender.
So does that mean we can discount it then?
No. Because that's you saying it's because you went out, right, you cheeky bastard. That's not happening. That is not happening. So if everyone can remember, for the both shows, it's a combined predictions of 14. The highest score was a triple threat tie with 9 points. That was Christopher, Tammy, and Josiah. Myself, Chester, Billy, and Temple all came joint second. Hold on, it'll be because... Actually, there shouldn't be an echo. Who cares? Who cares? Are we sharing... Hold on, I know why. Let me just remove the system audio. There you go. It should be fine now. It was 9 points. Oh, there was not a single good match at No Surrender. There was none.
No.
And I'm actually going to say this now. TNA this year should just decide to end itself. I don't wish death on companies, but I actually think TNA right now should just decide that's it. Because
But they tried and they failed.
I'm absolutely fuming with that show. The absolute disgust to put the title on Ariana Grace. The disgust to have BDE on the show. The disgust to just make no sense of your booking. The having Shannon Stacks be champion for no bloody reason. Like, what is the fucking point?
Firing the guy and letting him come back.
Firing a guy and letting him come back straight away, exactly. Like, quite frankly, you've had so many opportunities, TNA, to actually have a good 2026. Yes, you've had some good ratings from AMC increasing on the Access TV ratings. Good for you. But quite frankly, you fucked your genuine fans over. Here's another point. You want to prove just how bad TNA are? Let me see if I can prove. Let me prove a point of just how bad TNA actually is right now. Let me see if I can find it. You think my feelings are in pain? Wait till you see this. Yellowbone actually posts like video highlight clips of the Impact shows for anybody who misses it, and even he's went, you know what, I've had enough. Although this Muppet needs to fucking get a grip. Not you. Not you. Not you. That's correct. That's correct. El Juggalo. Yeah. This fucking spanner here. Calling him a toxic fan. He's not a toxic fan. The fact that he was like, you know what, I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm taking a break. If that makes him toxic, then come and find me. Come and find me and we'll have words. You fucking prison haircut prick. It doesn't make you a toxic fan by saying you're going to stop watching something. It means you've actually got high standards. Now, for me, TNA is actually pissing me off more than WWE. I'm actually ready to just say fuck TNA in general and just not review them anymore. But the difference is, I'm the only one that tells the bloody truth. Apart from Marky D, obviously. I will never not say Marky D doesn't tell the truth. He always does. He's a good egg.
I wonder how he felt about that.
Oh, guarantee. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Is that Wayne Rooney saying that characters get the job?
Yeah, because he's a muppet. I don't know why she's. I don't even know who that person is. Just randomly on my thing. Let's see. Marky D123. Let's see. That's 2 hours ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see. He's not got anything out yet. But when he does, you'll hear about it.
No doubt.
Now, of course, people make decisions to save their predictions. One man in particular had to throw his ass to the wire to save himself. Josiah had to change one to ensure that he could have been in contention to win the predictions championship. And he made a very smart call. He changed the hair fall prediction, which meant Wheeler bum ass Chav Utah got his head shaved. And he still looks like a dork, but at least we know that he's going to become CM Utah.
And it, again, was one of those haircuts, those wrestling haircuts where it doesn't get done properly, right?
Exactly. It just needs to have proper barbers in. Of course, Chewbacca helped Tammy. The time limit draw, one of only 2 people that had the time limit draw. Yes, thank you. And of course, the reason Tammy's actually in contention is because of this right here. The Jody Fret prediction.
Because for TNA and all of their infinite wisdom, they decided to not have Daddy Luna in the match.
Yeah, I got screwed. Again. No surprise. But they did have fake tits Elena Black in there. And she did nothing, as per usual. So hopefully she hurries up and breaks her knees again. Maybe that's a bit harsh, but you know it's the truth. But before we get into reviewing these shows, I just want to ask yourselves, you two, what was your preliminary... Who's that woman that joined Ford and Bain last night? That was new signing Lena Cross. And she's extremely good. To the detriment of that account I just showed you, AO, who went like that with these eye roll emojis because AEW signed
he was crying about it.
He's fake. He claims he's not tribal, but he was like pure eye roll emojis because AEW signed her. Let's be real, AO. TNA are not better than AEW when it comes to using women. They used to be the best at using women. They're not anymore. Lena Cross was never going to go to TNA and she made the right move.
Well, I've just seen the Raw card's been revealed for tomorrow.
Is it terrible?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It says CM Punk appears, AJ Lee's advertised, Obafemi's featured, Bailey versus Asuka versus Natty in the qualifying match, and then Gunther versus Dom versus the Bouncy Clown in another qualifying match.
That is horrible. Gunther will win that then. But it just sounds shit. But yeah, your preliminary thoughts on the 2 events. I'll start with you, Catherine, this time. Ladies first.
No Surrender sucks. Boring as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And after the Andrade match, I kind of checked out of Grand Slam.
Fair enough. That's, well, considering the result, I don't blame you. Josiah, yourself?
I echo the same thoughts. If you'd have put that Andrade and Hangman match on No Surrender, then I would have said that No Surrender was a terrible show and Grand Slam was a perfect show. But because the Hangman and Andrade result, I think, was the wrong call, I would have to say that the No Surrender was a terrible show and Grand Slam was great, but not perfect.
Yeah, I know I'm on the same inclination of, obviously you guys did predict, well, you predicted Hangman, Catherine predicted Andrade, I predicted Andrade, just because I thought it made the most sense to go with him. I do agree. It was the wrong call. I don't think there's any need or demand for MJF versus Hangman, and at least MJF versus Andrade would be a new AEW matchup because it never happened in Andrade's first run. So, and I feel like this was an opportunity to do something new. Instead, they've just went back to, oh, we'll just go for Hangman.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and I'm just not a fan of the. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't think as well we're going to get a long match out of those two at Revolution, which is a month today. That's another thing as well. There's now a month to Revolution. They better build to this properly. That's a fair shout, James. He's went, I picked Hangman because I couldn't see them putting Andrade in that situation yet. I agree. And Andrade should have won. Yeah. We all do.
That's pretty much the same reason why I went for Hangman as well.
Because we just didn't expect them to put Andrade in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think they were too afraid. But it is the reality that we're in, that Hangman was rewarded for something he hasn't earned. He hasn't earned this title match, let's be real. Yes, he's over, but does anyone really want Catherine excluded? Does anyone really want to see Hangman in another title match for quite a while? I don't.
He's becoming what Drew McIntyre was before he eventually won the belt.
Yeah, just win, loss, loss.
Yeah.
And I don't like this.
Well, I mean, Hangman just had the belt, so why the hell are you putting him right back into the title feud? That's what I don't understand. And I get there's history with MJF and Hangman, but still, you should have let Andrade win, have MJF versus Andrade for something new, because everybody in the IWC bitches about, well, we don't get new matches. It's the same rinse and repeat. You had a chance to do something new, and I don't know if TK got scared or if I'm getting ready to put Hangman in the Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley category, that does not know what to do if Hangman is not in the title picture. He doesn't know what to do with him.
Yep. Great comment as well, James. Great comment. I think you're spot on, Catherine. Like, you used a great example there of doesn't know what to do if it's not Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley. And I think that's a good example to use for Hangman. You could also say the same for like Hangman if it was like Cena back in like 2005 to 2013, like considerable like mainstay in the main event constantly in world title matches. Like if Hangman's not in a world title match, what do you do with him? Like,
but he's got the trios title. He doesn't need to be in the world championship picture right now. If he's holding the trios titles, have him focus on those right now. Give him a break from the main title, and then maybe in like 6 months to a year, bring him back and let him worry about defending the trios title.
Yeah, because that championship actually needs to be either show its worth or get rid of it. Xavier says also, what if Andrade cost Hangman and then we get a heated rivalry between them? There's only one problem with this, Xavier, and I think Josiah, Catherine, and everyone in the chat, including yourself, will agree. If Andrade costs Hangman, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a trio of matches between them, a trilogy. One of them's going to be a Texas Death Match. The other's going to be a steel cage. And then it's going to lead to a title feud, and then it's rinse repeat all over again. Because they'll try to recreate Hangman's swerve with Andrade. Am I right or am I wrong?
Probably,
yeah.
And I don't want it. I don't want something as magic as that to be repeated with somebody who doesn't work that way. It's time for some fresh matchups, fresh feuds. Something.
And you need to put some new faces into the title contention. Like a Kyle Fletcher, a Will Ospreay when he gets back.
Put
I
Mark
don't mind
Briscoe in there.
Swerve being there because Swerve has been away from the title picture. Granted, he got injured, but he's been away from the title picture. That it's okay for him to be back.
I put Briscoe in there for a while.
Briscoe, Brody King, you know.
There's a whole plethora of opportunities that you can give to really step up the division. Like it's like you say, like you asked a good you made like a good point you made a good statement as a question. Was Tony Khan afraid? Judging by how it went, I think it's a bit more than afraid. I think he's petrified. I think he's afraid that if he doesn't push Hangman, he'll have people coming after him. But the thing is, though,
Well, the Hangman fans are like the Liv fans. They're gonna come after you.
But you shouldn't care. I'm going to say something bold about Tony Khan, and I hope someone clips this, and I hope someone sends exactly what I'm about to say to him. Abil, yes, that Jay White especially, when he's back 100%, just make him win the fucking title. Do a fucking Chris Statlander on Jay Cargill. Show up, win the title, and then just fucking embark on a run. But what I'm going to say,
cool.
that it would be sick. I want someone to clip this and send it to Tony Khan. I don't care. Just someone clip what I'm about to say. Tony, there was times where even Vince McMahon did not give a flying fuck what his audience thought when you're booking a long-term program. When you're booking a long-term program that includes your world championship and you have a clear idea on who you want to be your world champion, who you want to be in the main event scene and competing for the world championship, you're allowed to ignore your fans. You're allowed to ignore them because you are the booker. You are the one in charge of the creative. If you wish, don't fucking listen to them. If you want to push someone else, push someone else. Don't be obliged because Hangman Page was the first AEW signed wrestler. Just make the call. Leave him where he is. We don't need him in the main event right now. It's done. He had his world title moment at All In Texas. Newsflash. He doesn't need another world title for maybe another 3 years. We're good. We've got a great main event scene that doesn't need him. Done. End quote. And before anyone goes, oh, it's Hangman hate. It's not Hangman hate. He doesn't draw as champion. Doesn't make him a bad wrestler. He just doesn't draw as champion, right?
I mean, his reign was as boring as Statlander's.
Statlander's was fucking dreadful. You could take a shit and then our whole title reign is past. Like, I simply don't care about... I don't like Hangman as world champion anyway because I prefer Hangman in the chase. When Hangman wins it, it goes to shit. Newsflash, for anyone that wants Darby Allin to be world champion, you're going to have the exact same problem. We don't even know what you were doing today. So then you say, oh, you have me benched. You're with your wife. And correct me if I'm wrong, you said you're spending time with your wife. Who, by the way, beat you in the prediction stream. Andrade versus MJF is not a draw. El Idolo doesn't deserve anything until he proves he really wants to be in AEW. Well, he did go to AEW, so what more does he realistically have?
He didn't leave on bad terms. So he has nothing to prove. He didn't leave on bad terms. His contract was up.
And they never
he wanted to go be with his wife. I mean, I can get that.
Mm-hmm.
He goes and something happens. They separate. He's creative as shit in WWE. So he comes back. I would give him a war title shot right now. I mean, he's the hottest thing on AEW right now.
Mm-hmm. And then behind him is Kyle Fletcher. Like, plain and simple, like, the two right now in AEW that are actually got the most attention are those two.
Mhm.
And it's not by accident either. So let's make this painful. Let's make this review painful, folks. For at last. Hello, Tammy. Speaking of Tammy, there's a poll in the chat. Don't vote for yourself, but you are in the triple threat for the new predictions champion. And nobody reveal who you're voting for. Remember the rules. But as it stands, we do have a confirmed champion as it stands, though. Same here on Darby. As much as my favourite wrestler, I agree. If he was a champion, it would be a success. Again, better chasing it instead. Absolutely. If my moody bum husband joins, we're on a plane at the moment. Oh, that's all right. If you don't crash, then it means you've got good connection. Reece tried to get himself fired from AEW on purpose. I don't want to hear that he's wanting to be with his wife. I never said anything. It was Catherine. But also, where did he try to get himself fired on purpose?
He didn't try to get himself fired. Sammy Guevara was a little bitch, and he had to check his ass, and that's what got him in trouble. Because Sammy Guevara decided to step up to a real man.
That's why his wife doesn't pay him attention at home. So that's the thing. Like, I don't see. We talk about shock factor. We talk about things that actually matter, things that make excitement. The opportunity is there, but here's the other thing as well. Here's the other thing, though. Even though Andrade did not win a Grand Slam, he's already in 2 weeks' time walking into another event where he actually could walk out with a championship. Appreciation one place, there's going to be appreciation in a different one. Tammy says, I heard something about Andrade. Can I say something about here? I don't want to get hate for it. No one's going to give you hate for it. So feel free. This is a safe space. You can say whatever the heck you want in here. It would make the stream and review ask to I'll join when I get a decent connection. Do you not get Starlink? Unfortunately, if you want to talk about ass, that is true. Exactly. We do have to talk about no surrender our feelings to professional wrestling, so we do have to talk about no surrender and God Almighty. Yes, he did. You guys are not being honest about what went down. Sammy did nothing. El Idolo just wanted to get fired from AEW.
No, Sammy Guevara ran his mouth and he got slapped in it. That's what happened.
Exactly. Do you want me to pull up exactly what happened?
Plus, let me say this: if Andrade really tried to get fired from AEW, there's no way that Tony Khan would have brought him back.
Leda Cross is phenomenal. Here you go. Let's just make this very crystal clear. Not interested in that. And I don't care about Fiona Bruce. Why is that crap on my screen? But to prove a point, they had confrontations. Sammy kept complaining about Andrade's working style in the ring. But there you go. End of the day, what happened. I personally don't care what happened, but I do agree with yourself. Like, if there was a serious issue, why would Tony Khan bring him back? Well, we're not blaming Roshin this time. Yep, that's true, Tammy. He's beaten 2 world champions. He's best run quite a while. Orton's an ass to everybody.
He's beaten 2 world champions, and he could be beating 3 very soon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Sammy nearly complained about Matt Hardy's complaint. Yeah, he claimed that Andrade was too stiff in the ring. But if you look at
quit being a little pussy and put on some muscle, and you could be stiff too.
I mean, he made his wife cosplay as Velma because he couldn't handle Ty at her best. Here's a fun fact: Ty Mello would beat the shit out of Sammy.
Yeah,
Basically.
And before anyone goes, no, she wouldn't. Yes, she
would.
Tammy would murder the fuck out of. Well, not Tammy. Ty Mello would beat the living.
Tammy probably would as well. To be fair,
Tammy from our chat would absolutely beat the shit out of him, but yeah. Ty Mello would beat the fuck out of Sammy. Like, she wouldn't just.
Doesn't she do jiu-jitsu or something like that?
Yeah, and amateur wrestling, Brazilian jiu-jitsu and amateur wrestling.
Yeah.
She would make Sammy fly the way he wants to fly, but she would kick his balls off.
But she'd have to find them first.
Well, to be fair, if you think about it though, and this is a reality, he did give her kids, so he must have found them somewhere.
Hey, she could have used a turkey baster. We don't know that.
Good point.
For sure. Let's see. What's she wanting? Hold on. Let me. Tammy said, "Make this into an edit." All right. Before anyone asks, I'm doing a favor for Tammy. So in the meantime, I'll show you. So this is how real magic is done, right? So Tammy wants this as an edit, right? So that's the base That's the base picture, yeah. Keep talking. Watch this. You two talk about. Well, I'll let you. You know what? I'll let you two decide what show we're starting with.
Should we just get the shit out of the way with No Surrender then?
Go for it.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we started with that Battle Royal where what's her face, Jodie Threat won. And obviously I don't pay much attention to TNA these days, so I didn't really understand or know what any of the plots were, but I was just happy to see that Tessa Blanchard didn't win. Essentially.
That's fair. I know Reece was upset that his girl Ash didn't get in it and win.
Shut the fuck up.
She definitely made an appearance later in the show, though.
Yeah, she did. I mean, it's about a royal. What do you really want to discuss about it?
Just the fact that it happened and it made a new star in Jodie Threat.
The only.
Do you really think they're going to do anything with Jodie Threat, though?
No.
What's up, Larkbuck? The only story from TNA right now in terms of the women with Jodie Threat win is the fact she's in a feud with Danny, who turned heel after they split as a tag team.
Yeah. We then also had, I think, Reese's match of the night, which was Trey Miguel and Stax.
I was shocked at the outcome of this. I was shocked they gave the belt to Trey. I mean, I like Trey Miguel, but I figured
I
with the
wasn't.
way TNA's been going, they would have kept it on Stacks.
I wasn't surprised at all. I think I think it was a weird choice to give Stacks the title in the first place, and I think that now was probably the right time to take it off him as well.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. It was the right result, and I'm glad that they done it. But I didn't understand why they gave the belt to him in the first place. He's done nothing in his career to justify being a champion like that.
So
It was up,
basically, TNA is where all the NXT I can't win a title people go to win a title.
basically.
Yeah. I also wasn't a big fan of the chemistry between the two. It felt like a really sloppy match.
I don't think they've got any chemistry.
Well, I mean, Trey Miguel had to wrestle down. What do you expect?
Yep. Almost done, Tammy.
Hmm.
The only thing I need to ask is, does Tammy want a specific signature on this? Because I don't want to put the Steelchair watermark on it, because this is not for me, this is for you. So, is there anything you particularly would like on this?
And then you also had Ariana Grace interfering in this match and getting herself ejected.
Mm-hmm.
And then after this match, she had a complete meltdown where she basically threatened to leave Stacks if she didn't win that match.
Yeah. I think Julia will get released after WrestleMania. Does anyone want to see what I've done for Tammy?
Yeah, go on, let's have a look.
I'm going to put myself in the bigger screen. Watch this. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me see if I can do. I'll do it better. Hold on. If I just save it right now, no words, and I'll quickly do this. Hold on. Choose. 2 seconds. I'll send that. I'll quickly send this to myself as an email, and I'll just show you.
So after the Stacks and Trey Miguel match, we had AJ Francis come out and start yapping at the crowd for some reason.
Yeah.
And then he had a seat on commentary while Mance Warner and Mike Jackson had a match.
Yeah. Again, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Having a 76-year-old on the show is just, honestly, it's pathetic.
Yeah.
Right, now if I just do this, that.
Also interesting to note, Jelly Roll was in the crowd for this show for some reason.
Yeah, that fat bastard was in the thing as well. Again, no idea why.
Well, it was in Tennessee, so that's probably why it was.
Just pointless. Right, if I open here.
But yeah, the only good thing about this match was the interactions that AJ and Steph Delander and Mance Warner had after the match. Other than that, the match itself was pretty much just a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then from one waste of time,
I will
and then from one waste.
I will confirm for you, Tammy. Eric Young beat BDE in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about
from one waste of time match to another, we had Lei Ying Lee losing her Knockouts title to Ariana Grace.
In a title match that, by the way, disclosed no time that the match actually went on for.
Yeah.
So there's the original on screen. So that's the original that she asked me to edit. And this is what I've done now. If it lets me. Come on. Why are you not sharing? Let me fix that. Hold on. If I do screen, entire screen.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this match other than it was horrible.
Yeah. So there's the original. And this is what I've done. Completely morphed her. Dare I say, I actually like what I've done compared to the original.
I like the contrast on that.
Thank you. My editing skills when I'm asked to do something specific is top notch.
But yeah,
The only
just this Ariana Grace match, loads of cheating, loads of like interferences from Stacks. Then you had the weird bit where Danny Luna showed up, did nothing apart from beat ups and security.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I just thought the whole show flow as well had nothing to offer as well. Like there was nothing that made systematic sense, you know. I'm gonna leave it on screen for everybody. There you go. I haven't added anything yet, like watermarks or anything. So if Tammy does want something specific on this, she needs to hurry up and tell me. But I just thought like the worst thing about this show though was it's not just about like it's not just about like the wrestling element. It's the fact that we don't see. I just don't see the upside. Like
Yeah,
it's almost like they done it intentionally just to wind people up.
it feels like that. Yeah,
And I just don't know why. Like why would you do that? You know?
Any publicity is good publicity, I guess. It gets people talking about TNA, whether it's good or bad, I suppose.
They're not talking in the nicest way that's actually enjoyable. And speaking of the nicest way, they are working us. TNA working people. They need brains first. Vinny joined the faction.
Yeah.
I get you. For the record, I really like that edit. That's actually dope.
I was saying I don't think TNA have the ability to work anyone at this point.
Well, to make it worse for you, Temple, your wife isn't just winning the predictions. Your wife is absolutely hammering the predictions. She's on 62.
Can we just like end this and just give it to her? Because
No.
I don't see that there's any need for this to carry on because I'm not going to get enough votes to catch up at this point.
Sorry, dude, but I said there was a whole show poll. You got to respect that the lady might actually just smash you all.
Well, to be fair, I voted for her because I'm not.
Do you want to lose your badge?
No, but obviously I'm in the poll, and I'm saying that I voted for her.
All right, fine.
It's not like I'm not in the poll and I'm telling everyone to vote.
I will end it there. To be fair, you did end on 43%. Just saying. You asked for it to end. It's ended, which means, Tammy, that you also have a mission.
Mm-hmm.
You have an important mission. And in the meantime, I'm bringing that back on.
It's strategic because now she has to show up.
She does have to show up, but she's also just cooked him in the chat. He says he predicts people. He's never won the title. I don't think. I debut and I'm winning in my debut. Boom. Yeah, the only ones that won the predictions championship in terms of the Just Free Guys panel is me and Josiah. Catherine's actually came close twice, but has unfortunately never won it. But Catherine will eventually win it. She'll probably win it when Randy Orton dies.
Probably.
But Tammy, you have a choice. Because you're the new champion, you get to choose. Do you want the all-white championship belt, or do you want the white with red lettering? It's your choice. No, Temple, you have not won you haven't won the predictions title. It was a double show that you did win, but you didn't win the whole thing. Now, I made this in advance. This is what I was doing before I came live, people. Before people go, oh, you're 10 minutes late. I had to do one for 3 people. So, Tammy, which one would you like? The all-white championship belt, or white with red and get a strawberry shortcake?
Not a scone.
All right, then.
Everyone loves a scone.
Scone no day that.
But only if it's filled the right way.
Not with cream. Because we can't do that again.
That is how you fill a scone nowadays.
I know, I'm taking the piss. Can we change the strap to a red strap like the Stardom World title, or is that not allowed? Look at this woman. She's not predicted before. She's not predicted before. It's her first prediction championship, and she's trying to get the red belt out of Stardom. What is this shit?
I mean, the champion can change it to whatever they want.
All right. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do.
I already have designs in mind for when I eventually win the title back. Right?
Oh, is that right? To be fair, I still need to make up my own idea, so I suppose it's only fair. Let's see. Because I'm such a nice guy. I thought it'd be cool for every winner to get a different design, like the TNT title. Oh, look at her. She's playing it like, okay, we're doing this.
Well, your first defense is in a couple of weeks, by the way, at the New Beginning show.
Yep, New Beginning. Doing a call-in of your free later. Nagelsmann. Or to be fair, like those people won't appreciate the man. But yeah, sure. Let me just make sure this is right. I need to.
And we're throwing her straight into another double defense because we got the Elimination Chamber the following day.
That is true. That is true. Fernando's going in with a Tammy chant. You guys keep talking whilst I'm making the grand scheme of editing.
Okay, so
it's Catherine's war of words in the background.
It's quiet at my house.
So your dog's sleeping today?
Yes, she's sleeping right now.
The next predictions is the 27th and the 28th of February, Abel.
So what match did we have after the?
It was the 8th.
It was the 8th match.
After the Knockouts title was. Just try to remind, because it was such a horrible fucking show. 2 seconds. It was after the Knockouts title. It was the 8-man tag, then the tag team main event.
Oh, okay, so that's good. We're almost done with this.
Yeah.
So the 8-man tag was actually really entertaining. That was probably the only somewhat positive of this show match.
Yeah. It proved why Mustafa Ali should be the world champion in TNA, apart from Nick Nemeth.
But
Well,
one
why is
thing
it do I feel that TNA always are going to screw Ali though?
I honestly don't know.
One thing I didn't like though was the lack of storyline development between the Hardys and the Righteous, because they just seemed to team as if there was no feud going on, and like there was no kind of beef with them.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not wrong. I completely agree, and I don't think they actually have a clue what they're doing with
What?
them.
TNA not telling stories?
Not in a while.
I thought only AEW did that.
Nah, infinite wisdom.
We then also had the Knockouts tag titles. So the Elegance brand. I don't even know who they faced at the time.
Hartwell and Brookside.
Yeah, Hartwell and Brookside, yeah.
And yeah, I wasn't paying any attention to this match when I watched it.
Don't worry, it was not good.
All I remember is the match ended. Ash by Elegance was chatting shit, and then Mickey James came out and beat her up.
Yeah, horrible.
So TNA's digging up the old crepid retired wrestlers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indy Hartwell don't need to be in a tag team. She needs to be
A singles
going after the Knockouts title.
Yeah, agreed.
She's another one that already should have been the Knockouts champion.
She should have won the Knockout title months ago. She should have won it at Bound for Glory. But they fucking ruined her. Like, just plain and
stupid. For Kalani Jordan.
Yeah.
And I mean, that wasn't the only decrepit wrestler that showed up on TNA. You had Mance Warner and Action Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice to see Steph DeLander return, though.
But, I mean, seriously, of all the people on your roster, that old man?
Steph DeLander.
I know.
I love Steph DeLander.
She's really good. I just like the way she stands up for herself, you know?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't like how her and Deonna Purrazzo get treated. They constantly get fat shamed, and I'm like, there's nothing fat about them. And people are constantly shaming them, and I'm like, what is about them that's so fat? I was like, are they that stupid? Like, they're not fat at all.
They're not fat, they're just big boned.
I mean, it's the IWC, so you asking if they're stupid, it has a simple answer. Yes.
Yeah, I suppose. You're not wrong. If anyone wants to know what my rating was for No Surrender before we get to the main event, I'm going to say it plain and simple. It's a 1 out of 10, and the 1's because Trey Miguel won the title. Genuinely, like I said, and I stand by it, No Surrender, like I said last night, No Surrender is the worst wrestling event of 2026, and not a single WWE event, no matter how bad they will be in 2026, will be worse than No Surrender.
And that includes all of the Saudi shows as well.
And that includes all the Saudi shit, yes. Before anyone tries to go, oh, no, I'm being deadly serious. And I think even Catherine will go, holy shit, he's actually said it. No, because I'm being deadly serious. Yep, the Brawling Babes debut on AEW this week. We also had a very bizarre thing when we get into the review for... Actually, we're going to do it now.
We don't even need to talk about the main event.
Yeah, the main event was sloppy. Steve Macklin returning, okay, no problem. But even so, they still
someone else came out as well.
Yeah, and I'd rather just not. Yeah, AEW are doing
So
far
overall,
better with the women.
just
AEW,
overall, not a great TNA show again.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Right, let's see. Now, if I do this, and now I just make a copy here, I want to try something. Because she did ask nicely, okay? And if there's one thing I do is when I'm asked nicely, I do honor my word. So let me just see if this has worked. Hold on, it's made a mistake. Hold on. Stupid thing. The Battle Royal was won by Jody Fripp. And you were the only person who predicted it, Tammy.
That is correct.
But there's something I did want to bring up as well, is you talk about like TNA used to be the place where women actually were on par with the men in terms of booking, the wrestling matches, the star power. Now they don't even come close. But
Yeah.
AEW also made a blunder this week with their women. This wasn't seen on TV. This was seen after Grand Slam. So I will say this now. The AEW House Rules event in Australia was a house show where Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford actually did win the tag team championships, but Harley Cameron's foot was on the ropes, so they had to restart the match, and then Harley Cameron and Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale retained the titles, and then straight after that we had the debut of the Iconics / Inspiration.
So did that get edited out then?
No, they just restarted the match.
Oh, this happened on the house show?
The day, yeah. So this was today.
Oh.
Like early hour, like early this morning. Basically, they had the house show event, and then Penelope Ford got the pin, but Harley Cameron's foot was on the rope, so they had to restart the match.
But was it like in an error, or did it look like it was choreographed?
It was a genuine error.
Oh.
Like when R-Truth won the US title against Nakamura.
Oh.
Yeah, that bad. But they fixed it. Still embarrassing.
So that reign doesn't count then, so?
No, it doesn't count. Oh, for God's sake.
Also, it kind of... We're going to get into obviously, but it would have been kind of weird if they had let that happen, given what happened after the tag match on Grand Slam.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get on with it. Whilst I'm fixing Tammy's championship, Josiah and Catherine, now you can really engage. Why did Catherine laugh at my Megan Bayne post in the Discord? Because it was the fact you said Tammy approves. Catherine thought it was funny. It's just standard. It's the way you put Tammy approves in all caps, and I was like, no, that's actually quite funny. I mean, to be fair, you can't even call her the wife anymore. You have to refer to her as champion.
Yeah, that's funny.
Come on, almost there. I'm hoping this is finally it. She did ask for the red belt, so I'm actually close to making that come to life.
So we give people what they want to see here.
We predict people and we give people.
We give people? That don't sound right. Pause.
Yes, we give people. I was going to say we gift
Well, if
people.
that's the case, I'm going to give Reese to Ash. There we go.
I'm not a prize for blondes. Hey, husband, get your champ a cup of tea when we get home. The
So I
kettle's
give Reese to Deanna. You're okay with it?
I'm good with that.
That's what I thought you said.
Power to the people. Yes, what a shock. Absolute shock. Just make sure that is completely... Yes. I think you're going to like this, Tammy. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Just for you, Tammy, I'm actually going to put the red belt on your edit as well. So you're actually going to get both. Let me just do this now for you. And it's even going in the Predictions Championship folder where everyone gets their titles. Predictions Champions, and save in there. Now if I just bring this back up one last time. You guys don't get to see my Outlook, you're not that special. Now if I just need to send these together. Send this back. Keep talking amongst yourselves whilst I'm doing this.
So we start with the Continental Championship match between Jon Moxley and Konosuke Takeshita. And this match was pretty much exactly what we needed this match to be, in a way, to start the show off. It was very hard hitting, very back and forth as well. And they made the near falls in this match. They made the near falls in this match very believable as well.
Yes. And an excellent draw.
Yeah. But those last 10 minutes, as the timekeeper and the crowd were really building up the hype and drama for this match. It's like the last 10 minutes, it's like a tale of two matches. The first half of this match was really slow, methodical, but then as soon as you had 10 minutes remaining, the pace picked up dramatically.
It did. Come on.
And I also like.
I have a feeling we're going to get it at Revolution.
I think so as well, because I liked the way that both men sold the results.
What I said on the previous show when I said 20-minute time limit draw is I was thinking what we're going to get straight after is we will get a 60-minute time limit. You know, like
because I like how they actually went out of their way to mention during the match that the 20-minute time limit is for TV, but the pay-per-view time limit is 60.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that that's kind of the direction that we're heading in here.
And I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was a little upset
like I was saying,
didn't win.
But like I was saying last week, that Revolution match with Moxley will be far better than whatever New Japan Cup match that they could put in.
Yeah. Was the Hair versus Hag the first one in AEW history? Yeah, yes, it was.
Do you think Mox and Takeshita will go for a stipulation in Revolution?
No, they can't.
No.
They can only. It's only like the Continental Classic Championship is only like. It's only like standard.
It's just going to be strictly. Yeah.
To be fair, what they
standard,
could
no
do,
interference.
Yeah, they could technically do certain things with like they could have 2 out of 3 falls or they could have an Iron Man, but they can't have say no holds barred or a street fight. Like they have to just genuinely wrestle, which is a good thing because it'll actually show people that Mox can wrestle.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if they really wanted to, they could still have a no DQ match, but keep the no one's allowed to be at ringside bit.
Yeah, that too, I suppose.
But then obviously it's kind of weird because if it's no DQ, surely you would expect someone to be there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm such a nice guy for doing this.
But it also makes me wonder what's Okada going to do at Revolution now that Takeshita's got his match.
I genuinely don't know. I haven't a clue.
I'm sure they can find him an opponent.
Who would you have him go up against?
The Okada?
Yeah.
You know what? I could see Briscoe going after it since he couldn't get Fletcher, then go after another person in the Callis family. And that could be the storyline that he's just trying to beat everybody in the Callis family. And that would keep him tied up pretty much for the next 2 years if you keep doing the best of 7.
That would be very drawn out at that point.
If I do that...
Because you have to figure Ciampa's probably going to come back Fletcher, and they'll probably end up having another match at Revolution.
Tammy's saying Okada versus Andrade. Not against that.
They're in
I'm
the
not
same.
against that, but they're in the same
faction there.
Yeah. That's the only thing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. Is it this one?
Unless you want to put Kenny with Okada now that he's not in the world title scene.
Yeah.
But do we need another Kenny Okada match though?
You can't say no to another Kenny Okada match.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you can because Kenny won't win it, but
I'm good with it.
I mean, I love Okada too, so I would be happy either way.
And yes, Okada should be on his own. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right, if I do that...
Maybe give Roderick Strong a shot at Okada's title?
I mean, to be fair, their stadium title match that they had a couple of years ago for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship was fucking sick.
What did you guys think?
We bring back Jericho
post-match?
and let Jericho go after Okada.
Painmaker versus Rainmaker, part 2.
What did you guys think of the post-match between Moxley and Takeshita before we move on to the next match?
I quite liked it because that for me was basically, look, I know what I'm after. This is what I asked for. You didn't give me it. Moxley clearly went to the referee, look, I want another 5 minutes. I'm not letting this end on a draw. So he's basically egged on Takeshita to hit him, so it basically means Moxley's got an excuse to go after him again.
Mm-hmm.
So I do...
And then that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. It was perfect. Right, now if I do that...
And how do you eventually see this thing concluding?
Either
hopefully
or
with the belt.
Mm-hmm. Very soon, I think.
But I mean, if you're just looking at the Takeshita part, Takeshita did not win, so he doesn't have a title. Where Fletcher has a title, Okada has a title. So, and they've been teasing that Takeshita was going to turn on the Callis family anyway.
And do you think that this will have any bearing on the ELP match, knowing that he didn't win the title of Moxley?
Yeah. Easy. Right, let's see how this works. Is your fast over, Abil? What you eating? He's eating Stephanie Vaquer's tears when she loses her world title. Sorry, Abil. I had to just bring that up.
So then we go from that to the AEW Women's Tag Titles, which were the Beds of Wrath defeating Megabad.
It wasn't a bad match, this, by the way. Like, this wasn't too bad.
It wasn't at all.
But...
very good match.
Yeah, I think the only thing the only letdown, though, for this one, is people weren't really like they weren't really focusing on it, but it was still good.
Hmm.
Like it's not their fault per se. It's just that reality is like there was other people who just had other ideas. Let's see, is
Yeah.
that it? I think that might be it. I think I've done it.
I think it's another case of the classic cool down match after a big like a high energy match that we had in the first match, and they kind of needed something to bring the crowd down with.
Mm-hmm. She's got what she asked for. Red belt Tammy. And it's official, just to prove a point. Like it's officially on here as well.
She's gone for the old Universal title.
I'm even going to bring it up on. Let's see if I do that. Where is it? Not her. There we go. Predictions champion Tammy, because she asked for the red belt. And then I'm just going to upload it here. On screen as the champion gets what she wants. There you go, Tammy. No worries, James. Catch you later, mate. And then in the meantime, I do have another. Don't ever compare this to the Universal title. Lol. You're getting called out, brother.
So what I see.
Murder She Wrote, that's what we see. Now, where is that? What I just did something else as well. Where is it? Where did you go?
Yeah. After this match, you had the debut of AO's favorite wrestler, Lena Cross.
Yep, and it was a good debut as well.
I see it on Twitter. Some people were asking for women's trios belts now since Lena Cross is here, and they're in a trios now.
You barely have enough tag teams for the tag titles, but you want to put a trios one in.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. I would have Cross and Ford go after the tag belts and have Banks go after the TBS title, because that's what it looked like they were hinting at.
It seemed to me that it was going to be Cross and Bane going for the tag belts.
Then what are you going to do with Ford? Is she the odd woman out?
I guess she's just a manager now. She's either going to be just a manager or kind of like Stokely Hathaway, where she's just there to cover and get beat up.
Well, I mean,
wow.
She basically is there to take the pin, more or less.
Yeah.
I don't want the fucking thing for it, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to Discord. But Tammy, there you go. There's an edit just for you.
And then we go from that match to Catherine's favourite match of the night, which was Hangman Adam Page versus Andrade El Idolo. So over to you, Catherine. You can knock this one out.
Really? Thanks, Josiah. Thought we were friends.
We are. So I'm giving you the opportunity to get your frustrations out on this match.
It was a decent match. Wrong outcome. I understand the outcome because MJF has history with Hangman. Like I stated earlier, Hangman does not need to be in the title hunt right at the moment. Give him something else to do. Like I said, that fuckface just needs to go back on his farm and stay. I did find it funny, though, that that little woman tried to kiss him and he's like, I'm a married man.
Yeah. I admit that was funny.
It's the wrong outcome because it seems like when you have someone that is hot like Andrade is right now. Tony Khan freezes up and he's like, I can't let them get too hot, so he cools them down.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like he's scared to commit to what's hot, and he sticks to the reliable thing that he knows will work.
Yeah. I just think that we got, like, what we got overall was a good match, but we got the match where the result really mattered, and we didn't get the result we wanted. Like that's the problem. So
is Hangman becoming AEW's equivalent to Cody Rhodes in WWE?
oh yeah,
Yes.
like massively, and that really is a problem.
Like the fans
It's a
are
shame.
kind of getting worn out on him. Like the in arena fans are kind of getting worn out on him. He still has his little group of fans that'll defend him regardless.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of just real wrestling fans, we're tired of him. He does not need to be in the world title picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that inclination. Like, I don't
But
particularly.
the match overall was pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed the match overall.
Yeah.
It was a decent match, just spoiled by the result not being correct.
But I mean, after the result, I was so pissed off at the result. I kind of like
lost interest.
I lost interest in the whole show.
Which is annoying, but it
happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a shame that it happened because you missed out on a pretty funny mixed tag match where one rotten bastard got his head shaved bald.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I still had the show on. I just wasn't paying as much attention as I was prior. And I had already seen the spoiler to this match before the show even aired.
That is true, you did. I refuse to let booking trauma take over me. That's why he says that Temple's trying to get all in on this, and then Tammy's came back saying, "You wish." Well, it feels nice to say. Well, just for your own eyes, Tammy. Remember, I'm not the gift that keeps on giving, but I am the edit that keeps on editing. So here you go. As promised, that is your edit. That's one of them. You're rare. You've actually got two out of me. Here's the non-title version. Well, hold on. There you go.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on this mixed tag match?
I actually thought, inconceivably, it was actually a well-worked match, even though Orange Cassidy's actually in this, and Wheeler Yuta. But I did overall enjoy the dynamic of the accidental finishes on the opposite gender. I quite like the enjoyment of talent that were taking things to a whole new level. It feels really good. My only thing though is for going forward, can we actually see more progression from these talents? I want to see the end of this Orange Cassidy Tony Storm thing. I don't care that they did. I don't care that they did a waltz in the ring that involved backhands. I just want to see Tony Storm getting back to what she does. I don't want her to be with that donkey Orange Cassidy. And yeah, Tekla absolutely does not suck. But You're
I'll
very
have to
you're
agree.
very welcome.
I'll have to agree with what Covalent said last night when they were reviewing the show. If you're gonna use Orange Cassidy, use him in this capacity as being funny. His gimmick is supposed to be
That's true.
funny, so this is the
Yeah.
perfect match for him. And it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt Tony Storm to be in this funny match at the moment because
Mhm.
she's pretty much
Becoming that.
indispensable. She can do whatever and it's not gonna hurt her pretty much.
Yeah, it makes
Mhm.
sense.
And it seems like AEW is the only one who really knows how to do intergender matches that I actually will sit down and watch and enjoy.
In quite some time as well. I agree. There hasn't been like that in a long time where it's been good.
hmm
And then
I actually have a different opinion. I wasn't a fan of the whole one partner gets taken out of the match and they do the whole beat down on the sole remaining wrestler. I feel like that's way overdone in wrestling.
yeah, in some ways you are right. Then again, though, we are still getting. At least we're still getting like talent being used in a new way.
Yeah. But one thing
And
I
as
did
long
find
as Orange
hilarious about
Cassidy
this
and
match.
Tony Storm are over with the crowd, you know Tony Khan's going to keep pushing them.
Yeah.
One thing I did find hilarious about this match though, is after Wheeler Yuta lost and he tried to go back through the crowd, John Moxley stopped him and basically told him to get his ass back in the ring.
He basically said, "Look, you committed to this match. You're going to take you're taking your punishment like a man."
And I just find it hilarious and the irony of a bold man sending him back into the ring to get shaved.
Yeah, he's like, "Look, I've lost my hair. Now it's your turn." It's going to be funny when he comes out with like a proper clean head, like a clean bald head on Wednesday, and Catherine's going to go, "Yeah, you don't work for me anymore, brother."
Well, he did wrestle at the house show, and
He
he
wrestled in
had
a hat.
Yeah, he wrestled in the hat, but he didn't like.
and they
full
tried
on,
to
like-
take it off, and he got pissed and took the dude out.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying the whole thing. It was like me punishing Temple. Yes, you are grounded. Mox to Utah.
I can't wait for the moment where someone actually takes the hat off and we see how bold he actually is.
I want him to do.
Or he comes out with a wig on or a toupee or something.
No, I actually think just because I said it earlier for a joke, I was going to become CM Utah. I actually want him to come out with a black mask with Utah on, like Utah
shit.
coming down, and then someone does unmask him.
Hopefully it's not Big Show though.
I mean, at 300 and whatever pounds he wants to drop to, I mean, he'll be able to catch up to you, I suppose, by running. I actually think as well, if you do this whole gimmick, if you end up recreating that type of gimmick though, where he does get masked, but he is masked to protect his face and the bald head, he does get unmasked. I actually think for comedic purposes as well, the person to unmask him would be Orange Cassidy.
Not Bryan Danielson.
No, I think Bryan Danielson would be the one just to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Does he keep the facial hair? Yes, I think he should keep the facial hair. He can look
He
like.
might just need to trim it up some.
I know exactly what he should look like. I've got it. This is the only time I'm going to actually say okay to this shitty gimmick. It's the only time.
He gonna look like Hulk Hogan.
No. I think he should come out like this. He should come out looking like Nux from Aces and Eights. See if I can find the exact moment. But there you go. That could be him. There's Wheeler
Just
Yuta.
that, obviously, just
There's Wheeler Yuta. I mean, it's not Catherine's ideal type, but Catherine might find a way to deal with it. still can't believe he was in an Elimination Chamber match once. That's how you know it was shit.
Yeah.
Keep going. That's what I'm looking for. The exact type of thing. There.
Oh, yes, Xavier, I remember what they said. That was hilarious.
That kind of works.
Catherine, remember what Covalent said, like what Yuta would look like with a bald head and a beard combo? Yuta would look like Luke Gallows if he keeps his facial hair. He ain't Chewbacca anymore, that's for sure. What did they say about bald head and a beard combo?
Let's just say it would be Middle Eastern.
Fair enough.
Without getting your show canceled, we'll just go with that.
I'm gonna go see if I can find this. I need to hear the words myself.
Yeah, you need to go watch their review last night.
Josiah, you take the floor for a minute whilst I go and see if I can find these exact words.
Okay. So, after the tag match, I believe it was the TNT title match, which was a very bloody affair between Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher. And let me say now, hopefully this is the last title match that we see between these two, because it's gone on for far too long now.
Well, it should be the last match since it was Game 7, as they said. So it was a good match. There were some brutal spots in there.
Yeah.
There were some really brutal spots, like where Fletcher took the Jade Driller on the ladder.
That happened. And as usual in these types of matches...
we knew Fletcher was going to retain, so...
Yeah. And as usual in these types of matches, you had Mark Briscoe bleeding buckets.
And I didn't think, the blood was overdone in this match.
No. It's one of the rare occasions where Tony Khan actually got it right with.
Yeah, because in some of these matches, they just overdo it with the blood.
Yeah.
Abul says, give us Fletcher, Ciampa, Strong, and Briscoe 4-way. Why is everybody on this 4-way kick? They want to put everybody in a 4-way match. Briscoe don't need to be in this anymore. He's done trying to get the TNT title. He needs to move on to another title. He can go after Okada. He can go after Moxley. He can go after Ricochet. Find him 2 more partners and go after the trios titles.
Just to take more belts away from Hangman.
Turn Briscoe to a heel. I don't know. Do something with him.
Turn him heel and make him join the demand because he's bold like Ricochet.
There you go.
Or maybe have him actually join the Don Callis family.
I don't think he would work there, though. That's the problem. Even if he turned heel.
Probably not. But it's just something other than him facing Kyle Fletcher again, I guess.
I can totally see the idea from Tammy about the 2 bald people. That makes sense. Josiah and Kat.
Everybody wants, they want a 4-way here. In WWE, everybody's trying to push a 4-way with Drew, Cody, Randy.
Hang on. Wait.
And Sammy. And I'm just tired of everybody trying to push everybody into a 4-way.
Wait. What if it was a 4-way steel cage? There was no doors, and it was me, Deonna Purrazzo, and 2 other women of my choice.
No.
It's allowed.
Absolutely not.
That's more like a hell.
No. I think Josiah and I will veto
that. You don't have that option.
Well, I do.
No, you don't have that option. Because you're getting locked in a steel cage with Arn Slot.
Well, he'll be fired in summer, so
he'll be fine. He'll be dead.
And locking him in a cage with me is more punishment to him.
No punishment was me having to watch Arsenal win 4-0 today.
It was against.
Well, you didn't have to watch it. You chose to watch it.
Well, I didn't have to, but there was no other good soccer games on in America at that time.
That's lies, but
You could have found a stream and watched Rangers Hearts.
yeah, you could have watched Rangers Hearts.
And Fulham had already lost earlier, so I was already mad.
Fulham didn't lose today. Fulham won 2-1.
They won.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
Fulham
were
won.
losing when I turned it on.
That's your fault. See, you're the reason they lose games.
And right now, there's actually games going on. You've got Napoli and Remo, which is 1-1.
Botafogo Flamengo's on as well today.
That's probably
No, we're
enough.
not putting Abul in a cage with Oscar, Valcour, and Julia.
No, we put Abel in a cage with Vicky Guerrero.
Oh no, that's a name I ain't heard in a while.
You
Yeah,
should put him in a case with Liv Morgan.
too tall for him.
And just have her laugh all the whole match.
How's it still 0-0? Come on, Flamengo, for fuck's sake. The NBA All-Star Games today, that's a shame.
No one cares about basketball.
I'd
Exactly.
rather watch NASCAR.
NASCAR's good. I won't have NASCAR slander.
fine.
NASCAR's cool.
I've got the 500 on. They just had a big wreck.
You've got the 500 on.
The Daytona 500? Yeah. I just watched the Daytona 500 for the wrecks.
Can you put me in the chamber with Fury, Andrade, Cal Fletcher, Randy, and Sanada? Oh, she's stealing Sinatra from us, Josiah.
Well, he already left, so we don't know where he is.
She's trying to steal Sinatra from us. We can't have this.
We can't be having that.
No, you can have someone else.
You
Put
can
me in
take
a,
Renner.
really, Fernando? He says, put me in a cage with Jennifer Lopez.
Should probably better you.
She probably would. He'd probably say, okay. Abel says, me and Vicky, geez, give me a guitar, please. I'm 5'10", I'm taller than Liv. I said Liv's too tall for you. Fernando, I forgot about that, and also shows that the NBA is slowly declining. Because it is. To be fair, Catherine's the NBA.
I do not watch basketball.
No, let me explain. Let me explain. You are the NBA. Nobody, no one bums Adam. Except you. You're the only one that bums Adam Page.
Wow.
Whatever you say, boss man.
At least you accept my status quo.
As my mother says, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Tammy, are you going full lesbian? Put me in Punjabi prison with Megan Bain. 2 extra cages.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Megan Bain could turn any straight woman a lesbian.
That's.
That's an accurate statement.
We need to find out. We need to put that theory to the test. I'll find a guinea pig. Maria. We use NASCAR is trash. Saying that watching cars go in a circle for hours is so stupid. Only hillbillies watch that trash. Hey, be nice. Racing is fun. Of course, you're allowed to say that. I'm just winding you up. Standard freelance fee. Cost nothing. Anyway, moving swift. What's happened to my third monitor? What the fuck?
Moving swiftly on, I guess there's only one match left, and that is Brody King and MJF.
To say it in the nicest way, this was a fucking technical masterclass.
Yeah.
Like, this was Brody King's best ever career match as well.
Mm-hmm. And it's also a nice way to apologize for only giving us a 2-minute squash the week before.
Yeah. It was really good. I was overall impressed by him. I didn't think we were going to get such a good match.
No, I had a feeling that it was going to be a good match.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, we all know MJF can wrestle when he wants to.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of like Brock Lesnar. If he likes you, he'll give you a good match. If he don't like you, then he's going to give you a shitty match.
Yeah. And he certainly gave out for it for Brody King.
Yeah.
And I'm glad too, because Brody needed this. Like
Absolutely.
he needed something to sink his teeth into, and we got what we wanted.
Absolutely.
And then MJF playing possum when Brody King was choking him out, so he would drop him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was fun.
The only gripe that I had with this match is, as we said last week, it's pretty much inconsequential because we knew that the future plan was going to be MJF and Hangman.
Yeah.
But as a match in itself, disregarding the plans that we already knew were happening, I thought it was a very good match.
Yeah, exactly. I also thought the kick out the Gonzo bomb as well was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Because that was a
It also
massive kick.
It also showcased that big men actually can do technical wrestling.
If you let them work.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And we certainly got that.
We did indeed.
My only thing though when it comes to this match is when you look at Brody, he's put himself now in a position where you have to keep him in this picture.
Yeah.
But what the question is, will they?
It's always a good question to ask.
I think they will until they figure out the status of Will Ospreay.
But my only thing with that is you don't want to have him as like a replacement and then sack him off as soon as Will comes back.
Yeah.
Because that's how you lose interest in a wrestler quick enough.
And
then also you've got to figure you're waiting on Bandito to come back from injury since they're a tag team.
I really liked Bandito's presence as well at ringside.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Bandito at ringside was fantastic.
And there was really not a lot of fuckery in the match like there usually is in an MJF match.
Apart from the
like
Dynamite
really
Diamond Ring where he got caught out with the weight.
Which you always know that's going to happen. It's an MJF match.
Yeah.
Exactly. There was a lot of good behavior for a change. And I overall enjoyed it.
I think it was nice to see an MJF match where MJF wasn't trying to cheat. Just a difference, just like a nice change from normality. Just.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then obviously after the match, we got Hangman coming out with a contract and signing it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm just putting something in the...
Said nobody ever.
Josiah, just putting something in the private chat, right? So we'll use to just carry on, right?
Okay. So, there's not really... Well, that was the end of the show. So what was your overall thoughts on the match? No, not on the match, on the show. You said the match was good.
It was a decent show. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it a 7 because the outcome of the Andrade match really brought it down for me.
Without that, would you rate it higher?
Without that, if Andrade had won, I probably would have given it like an 8.5. So everybody just left. Xavier says also, would you say that with the Hangman versus Andrade, you think that TK was afraid that Andrade is going to be a future burnout? No, think so. I just think with typical wrestling tropes that TK is afraid to pull the trigger, and he just does status quo. That's a good question, Temple. They just left me. Well, Josiah's internet probably gave out on him. His system got nervous. Reece is back.
Did it kick you both out?
It kicked Josiah out and you out. I was here.
Yeah, so for some reason, everything on my my PC just decided to go dark screen to screen. So I was like, well, I can't. So I don't know what happened. So I was like, I'll just fucking just restart my laptop. Josiah should just be able to just refresh his screen. All three monitors for some reason just went black. I had like no reception, which is really weird. Yeah, which is really weird. Yeah, we said this earlier on that we think Tony Khan was afraid, but not Andrade. He was afraid to just continue with that Muppet Hangman. But Josiah should be able to just rejoin.
Yes, Fernando, it could be the Catherine Takeover show.
That's not going to happen.
Because Reece leaves me hanging.
To be fair, I don't know why it kicked out Josiah at the same time, but for myself, basically, it was just like I had to do the right thing. And that's what this is. This was the right thing.
Temple cursed your computers since he couldn't be on the show and you've been making fun of him.
Probably.
We've never made fun of him. Only improved him. Anyway, overall, 2 polarizing shows. One was astronomically bad.
Yeah.
The other was just below perfect, or as close as you can get to perfect. And yet, still had a lot of fun from it.
Yeah, I'd say.
I think we all know
my favorite thing, though, it's not actually with the show, but my favorite thing was Ice Cube's son asking where he can watch the pay-per-view at. And him getting lit up in his comment section. Yeah, I'm like, boy, can you be that stupid?
Yeah, that Muppet got cooked.
Yeah.
Deservedly. It was polarizing in terms of the difference of quality, Maria. So one factor being one was absolutely terrible and the other was as close to perfect as you can get. That's polarizing.
Yeah.
We've systematically proved as well that when it comes to TV special events or pay-per-views, it seems to be that AEW is just untouchable.
Yeah. It's like they've got a formula set and they know exactly how to make it work.
Yeah.
Even AEW's worst pay-per-view is still better than anything TNA or WWE will put on.
Especially now. Especially now, like TNA had a chance. It's over now. Temple said, what was that sloppy shot? But that's pretty much him in the bedroom department.
Well.
yeah, see, this is like even my lightsaber doesn't work for Temple. See? Oh, there you go. Work now. That's Temple now working. And there it's off.
Nah, it's too big for Temple.
Exactly, but this is me. Full speed. And holds on. I got the endurance. I'm good. AEW is hitting a stride right now. Yes. Temple's not hitting a stride right now.
Ouch.
Royal Rumble is the worst for WWE so far until Chamber. I love the fact it's so far until Chamber.
Do you really think they could be worse than the Rumble? Do you really think Chamber could be worse than the Rumble?
I mean, we've
Yeah,
gained
Cody Rhodes is going to win it.
we've gained 5 views in the last 40 seconds. Trust me, WWE is going to be worse. But
Cody Rhodes is going to win the Chamber. Of course, it'll be worse.
do they still sell those lightsabers? Yeah, they won't sell them
Dear
to Temple.
God.
They won't sell them to Temple for growth spurts, but they do sell lightsabers. I've got another 4 in my mind. I'm trying to get my hands on. Not men's lightsabers. I mean genuine lightsabers.
I want the Kylo Ren lightsaber. I like Kylo Ren.
You
Part of the new trilogy.
You Disney sympathizer.
He was the best part of the new trilogy.
Bullshit.
Who was?
Bullshit.
Don't tell me it was Ray, because it sure wasn't that bitch.
No, the best thing about the entire bloody show was dead Jedi Grandmaster Yoda shooting a fucking lightning bolt out the sky to blow up a tree. Darth Maul's lightsaber is dope. The one I'm after, fun enough, is a Darth Maul lightsaber, and I'm trying to get Darth Revan's purple lightsaber. Because it also switches from purple to red. Like you've actually got a setting where you can change it from red to purple. Obi-Wan Templeplay. Jesus Christ. I do have an Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber right here. I want to get Luke Skywalker's green, and I want to re-get Skywalker's blue lightsaber. There you go. I'm seeing heaven, and it's on the horizon.
I wonder if it actually has the power to cut this off.
Well, there's custom ones you can get. I'm trying to get my hands on, but they're quite expensive. They are very expensive. The dark saber actually is available. Where's that? Where is it on this one? Where are you? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Just where are you? Is that trying to cut us out?
I don't know.
It says it's not retrieving data. How's it not retrieving data? We're still live. What's going on?
That's odd.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, custom ones do cost an arm and a leg.
We are still live, surely. It's not cut us off, is it? Yeah, we're still live.
The live count, the time is still going.
Yeah, but it's also saying it's 1 minute and 20 seconds behind. Well, no data. Is it buffering or is it just me? What the heck's going on?
I think it's buffering because I just put it up on my phone and I'm getting the little circle of death.
We are live still. Kylo doesn't, to be fair, there we go, it's back on. There we go. It just means you'll miss out on just a little bit. We're like a full 1 minute 50 ahead now. Why the hell was it buffering? There was nothing there for it.
Could have been because your computer went out.
That was ages ago though. Like that was when I restarted. This is weird. The IWC is trying to kill the stream. It's probably Star Wars fans because I said the Disney trilogy is absolutely shit. I hate the Disney trilogy with a passion.
Well, I'm not saying
Just
the
sounds like you
trilogy
hate
was
Disney.
good. I'm just saying I like Kylo Ren.
He looks like a gimp. He talked like a gimp. He dueled like a gimp.
He just needed a strong fucking female, and Rey was not it.
No, what he needed was to be unalived in the first film. He was terrible. The whole film with him in it was crap. The stream... What the hell?
What is going on here?
What the fuck happened there? I did not grant Catherine full screen. What?
No, you didn't.
The stream ending in a time limit draw. Shut up, Tammy. It was buffering for me. Yeah, I don't know why it was buffering, guys. I'm sorry.
A stream ending in a time limit draw would be a fitting way for this stream to end up.
It would. Temple loves Shun Skywalker's lightsaber. If you know, you know. We know he does because he has been trying for the longest time, longest yard, and he is failing.
Seems to come up short every time.
It's almost like he doesn't have the weaponry to satisfy the Skywalker. But hey ho. Shun Skywalker loses. Flawless victory. At least the buffering is now ended, thankfully. I apologize for that.
Pops up.
Yeah, I apologize for the bad buffering, folks. I really do. But do you guys have anything further you want to talk about, or?
Not really, to be honest. There's not really much that's happened apart from these two shows.
We get the TV debut of the Brawling Birds on Wednesday.
We do. I'm looking forward to that, and we will be talking about that at length next week. We will be talking about that at length. Don't you worry. Temple, if you're available for the stream during the week, we will want you on there as well. But in general, I can't wait for everyone to be involved, and I don't have anything further except to say thank you to everybody. And we're about to just go at the 2 hour mark, but I don't have anything else to say except thank you, Josiah and Catherine, and everyone in the chat. And congratulations to our new predictions champion.
Yay, Tammy.
Absolutely.
I also have a new article up. It says, does the IWC understand what buried really means? At themidpodcast.com if you want to check it out.
Yes, it's a really good one.
Well, Temple's going to enjoy reading that article.
Yeah, he's been buried by his wife so many times today.
Poor Temple.
That's not what Tammy says. She doesn't say poor, she just says game over.
No, she just says,
he knows
where
what he
is
signed
it?
up. He knows what he signed up for.
Absolutely. In the meantime, though, folks, folks, I know I said folk, you folks. In the meantime, folks, that was fun. As Dan says, please do like, share, and subscribe. We will be, and you'll get to Reno, Chris Jericho, meet the Temple. Oh, fun. Now we'll get you to Rhino, the gore and the whore. Great line. One thing is for sure, you guys, you're more than welcome at any time. And of course, it means Tammy, yes, it's good to have you. You're always welcome. And Tammy, your first defense is in 2 weeks' time. But in the meantime, folks, we thank you, and then we will see you all either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, so long.
Take care.
Goodbye.
The name is dumb. Can we be honest? What name? The Brawling Babes? Fair share.
They could have done better.
They could have done. We'll end on that. We'll think of a better name for Wednesday.
We will.
When we're back in the next time. See ya.
And today, our time comes to an end. This has been another exciting stream. Thank you very much for watching. And also, remember, if you get cracked over the head with a steel chair, you're not going to get concussion. You're just going to come back here. Goodbye.